Hey everyone, welcome to 64 here, and today we're going to be continuing on with what could be the final bit of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel from the Sony PlayStation 4 with that nitrous knowledge in the brain. Today, we're going into the brain and the heart of Gasmoxia in Drive-Thru Danger. Now, again, we will use Oxide because, Gasmoxia, might as well. This time we are going to use one of the newer vehicles that were introduced, though. We're going to be using the Galactic Cruiser. And why? Because, for those that don't know, we are a part of the Toxburg Coalition here, the Toxburg Coalition. So, basically, our mission here is to inform people that Toxic Burger can be way better than nuclear pizza. And most of the time it is. That's the funniest part. It usually is better. But, some people who are part of nuclear pizza might, Anyway, let's get into it. Bro, just look at how awesome this is. Like, we're finally in Gasmoxia and we get to see what the town looked like. Wait, hold on. Shh.
Toxic burger is not responsible for any irritation, burning, or permanent loss of esophageal muscles, blah blah blah.
I love that. Alright, so there is a lot to take in, so I'm gonna have to I might actually need to restart and just do the freaking analysis on lap 1. You know what? I'll restart. We'll do the analysis on lap 1. Here we go. So, there's two panels that you can go through. The first one being the Toxic Burger, and the other being Nuclear Pizza. Now, my bias says Toxic Burger, but the thing is that I actually don't know which one's the more optimal boost panel. I know World Record uses Nuclear Pizza, but the thing is, that was early on in like the course's release, and there's no way to know if that will actually remain true throughout most of this game's lifespan. So all I do know is that this course has a lot going on. So here we go. Second one, Nuclear Pizza. Couple of turns and twists over here if you use Nuclear Pizza. It's actually favorable to use this when it comes to taking certain shortcuts, but if you know how to get through that stuff without it, I don't want to say it's useless, but it's actually pretty useless. But yeah, there are a lot of turns, a lot of points, different routes, like right here. But something to note is that unlike every other course in the game that I've mentioned thus far, even at a lower, I would say mid-level usage, U-turning is necessary, practically required if you want to get through this course without falling or losing your flame. Which I'm not very good at both of those, so don't worry about this. No, but in all seriousness, once you get through there, there's actually another route you can take down here on the right. I don't think it's a shortcut, but it is nice to be able to escape the dangers that usually go on if you go on the main route. This is the big normal shortcut. You can go I recommend going outside of that little area because that pillar you can still lose your flame if you don't U-turn. Then there's a little jump you can make with U-turning as well. There's just so much going on with this course that I really still don't know what to do with talking about here. So, between the two panels you can immediately touch with Toxic Burger and Nuclear Pizza, several different routes you can take, a lot of turns requiring U-turning, not even air braking, U-turning, and a few shortcuts here and there as well. There's just so much to keep in mind of when you're playing on this course, and that's on top of the fact that there's going to be real races where you have to worry about items blocking shortcuts and stuff. It's nuts! And in that sense, it's one of my favorite courses that they added in this. My second favorite, honestly. Next to Prehistoric Playground. It's just so awesome how demanding of challenge this course is. If you can meet up with the challenge, this course will definitely be probably your favorite too. And with that, that is every course in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel for the Sony PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Or maybe the last two, because technically, for people who have the PlayStation 4 version, there's one more track. Oh yeah, we're going old school. So, in the next actual final video for PlayStation 4 users, we will be going into Retro Stadium, back from the PlayStation 1 days. Can you believe that? But this is Nitrous signing out. Thank you guys for watching. Keep that Nitrous ready, because they really want you to know that this is for PlayStation only. Like, look at this.